In this video, I'm going to show you how to install your rear-facing convertible car seat using the lower anchors. Lower anchors are part of the latch system, which stands for lower anchors and tethers for children. So in my vehicle, my lower anchors are located in the outside seats. Check your owner's manual to find out where your lower anchors are. Typically, you do find them in the outside seats. Sometimes you can have a set of 3 anchors with one being in the middle as well. The middle position is the safest spot in a car. However, a lot of vehicles do not put the lower anchors in that position. The only time it may be okay to use those if there's not a set of designated anchors is if your owner's manual and your car seat manual say that you can share those 2 outer anchors for the middle seat. Again, middle seats can be a little bit troublesome. Like in my car, mine's a little bit more narrow. It has a hump. It may not work for a car seat because the most important thing is a tight fit. But middle seating positions are the furthest away from any impact in a crash. So I'm going to show you how to use the lower anchors on this outside seat. And in my vehicle, I have these little tags that indicate these are lower anchor attachment or lower anchors. And they have these little pictures of car seats. Again, you'll find that in your owner's manual. If I stick my finger in here underneath these tags, I'll feel some metal bars. So this is instead of using your seatbelt system. Typically, we do not use seatbelt and lower anchors together. It's one system. So here's our rear-facing convertible, and if you notice, I have that little foot placed underneath. Remember that the foot needs to be in this position when it's rear-facing so the car seat can be reclined. If it's all the way back, the car seat will be too upright and it will not work for a rear-facing installation. Again, the way that you determine whether or not your car seat is at the right angle is by looking on the sides of your seat. In that first video about the features of your convertible seat, remember I showed you that there is a line, an actual arrow embedded on the plastic that needs to be fully straight, not up, not down. So this is where this other little foot comes into play. You can use it to adjust up and down to achieve that angle. So, looks like I want my car seat about here. My lower attachments are already through the rear-facing belt path. Remember, that's down here, and the stickers on your car seat will tell you which is which. Remember the one back here, that's for forward-facing. The hooks always go down and over that anchor and never up and under, and make sure that everything is straight and not twisted. So I'm going to install my first attachment on this side, making sure it goes down and over that metal bar, and that it's attached to the metal bar and not catching on the fabric. I'll do the other side next. Okay. Now get your car seat at the correct angle, and the adjuster is on the opposite side. Okay, so there's a strap on this side that you pull to get everything tight. Now, sometimes we lose our angle when we tighten this, and the way you can avoid that is by using one hand to press down into where your child's butt would go. A lot of times people will put their hand here, and then that will change the angle. But if you put your hand where the butt would go, then it keeps the angle exactly where you want it. Typically, I would do this from the other side, but that's okay. So again, I'm looking to remove all the slack, and I'm pulling that strap towards me. The more I pull it towards me, the more slack I'm going to get out of the webbing to get the seat as tight as I possibly can. Sometimes the straps get hung up on things under here, so if you feel like it's not pulling, take a look underneath the fabric to see what's going on. Okay, If you notice, I didn't really need to put my knee in, just the weight of my body, using my hand in the seat, and that's really all the pressure that you need. Double check my angle. Looks great. Now I'm going to check my work. So I'm going to grab the car seat at the belt path, not back here where I installed it. So 2 hands go on the side of the seat and try to give it a gentle tug from side to side, front to back. The car seat should not move more than 1 inch. You can have up to 1 inch of wiggle room, but no more. If you feel like it's moving too much, then you need to retighten the seat. Now to undo this, there is the same side that you tightened it, there is a gray button that you press to release everything. Once you have your car seat installed, place your child into the seat, and remember that the harness should be at or below their shoulders. Buckle the chest clip. Insert the latches into the buckle. And then tighten the strap between the legs. When you pull it, it will adjust and tighten everything to the child's body. Make sure you get all that slack out. Move the chest clip to armpit level, and then do that pinch test that we talked about before. Try to pinch the webbing at the collarbone, and your fingers should slide right off. Remember the silver button between their leg. If you press it, it releases everything. Okay? And this is how you properly harness and install your rear-facing convertible using the lower anchor system.